We're recording. This is actually just supposed to be a quick little video. I just wanted to say, I wanted to read you part of my book, that is like so addicting because I love it. And the title of the book is 8th Grade Bites, and it's about a half vampire, half human named Vlad Tod. The series is called The Chronicles of Vlad Tod. And here's the cover if you guys can see that. Sorry. Here's the second one, which is 9th Grade Slays. And oh my god, my most recent one, which has got to be the treasure, is 10th Grade Bleeds. Purple. And in the book series, there are two bullies named Bill and Tom. Okay, first of all, I had found out about Tokyo Hotel a year ago. I had gotten completely obsessed with them by this time I started reading these. Tom had already had his cornrows, so that tells you that it wasn't that long ago. Probably about 6 months ago, I had actually read these. Maybe 9. Maybe 9 months. And, quick little snippet, you don't really have to understand anything besides Bill and Tom are bullies. Vlad can read minds, currently. And, I just ruined some of it. No, that's actually nothing you don't find out in the first few chapters. And, I'm going to say this now. Anybody who does not want to know what I'm going to read, turn off the video now. Because, okay, are all the people who don't want to watch gone? Alright, let's get started. Reading. Sorry, I suck at reading. Holding his breath, Vlad pushed with his mind. Then, with a strange, dizzying rush of blood to his head, he began to feel completely irritated. What was this kid's problem anyway? Why wasn't he crying and begging to be let go? And what was he staring at? Tom glanced over his shoulder at Bill, who merely shrugged. He pulled back his fist. One quick punch would do it, and then he could slip down to his mom's waiting car. Mom would be a real pain if he was late for ballet. He hated dance, all those frou-frou boys and that stupid leotard. Bill thought he was going to his uncle's every Friday to learn how to make pipe bombs, if he knew the truth. Vlad smirked and felt his mind pull out of Tom's thoughts. It had been easy. Maybe it was the hunger that made it easy. Without a glance at Tom's fist, he whispered, "You'd better hurry, ballerina boy. You wouldn't want to be late." Tom blinked. He lowered his fist and looked back at Bill, who was punching his palm and eyeing Vlad. Vlad's smirk spread into a smile. What would Bill say if he knew you were dancing around in tights with other guys? Think he'd be open-minded? Understanding? Vlad followed Tom's gaze to Bill, who'd stopped practicing on his fist and was looking at Tom expectantly. Vlad pressed his lips together, despite the gnawing urge to flash his fangs. Tom relaxed his grip on Vlad's shirt and stepped back. He grabbed Bill's sleeve, and they moved down the hall, away from Vlad. Bill was whispering questions, but Tom silenced him with a shove. In the window across from where he stood, Vlad caught his reflection. He looked paler, older, and positively fierce. He smiled, revealing his perfect white fangs. It had turned out to be a good day after all. That's actually the end of that part and the end of that chapter. That was the very end of chapter 5, just so you know. So we're not very far in the book. They're each chapter's 2 pages long. I had read that. I had rolled off my bed, gasping for air, looking like a fish out of water, just rolling around. And my sister, who was on her bed, looked down at me. I said, "What's your problem?" And she goes, of course she's counting. Do-do-do-do. She looks at me and says, "You done yet?" And she goes, "Okay, you have some breath back. Now, what the hell made you laugh like that?" And I said, "Tom, do-do, frou-frou boys." That was the only thing I could ever get out. That was the only thing I could get out at the time, because in my mind, the leotard in my mind, the leotard is bright pink, which just makes it even funnier. And then, of course, it has little lacy on it. It has a lace on the top, and it's bright pink. And Tom has his cornrows, dancing around in bright pink tights with the little ballet slippers. You see why I wanted to read you guys that? Well, that being said, I don't want to take up too much time, which this thing's probably already got 7 minutes. Maybe about 7 minutes. So I think I'm just going to cut it and say guten Nacht.